Welcome back to another vlog. We're getting back into the swing of things and we're starting off on a Monday morning. My yoga schedule has changed at my yoga studio that I teach at, and I used to teach Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Now I teach Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, which is kind of nice heading into the summer. I'm not teaching Fridays anymore, so if we want to take a little vacation, a little trip, make a long weekend, I have Fridays off now, which is really nice. So I'm enjoying that. My class type that I teach is also different now. So on Mondays now I'm teaching power vinyasa and then a slow flow, which is kind of an in-between between power and restorative. And then I'm still teaching hot yoga, and which is a set sequence in a high temp room, and I'm still teaching restorative yoga. So I have a little bit of everything now in my week for teaching yoga, which is nice palate cleanser for me. Nice to challenge myself as a teacher, doing a new class type just to change up my brain and get out of doing the same thing. I wrote my class yesterday on Sunday after we cleaned the house and had a really nice day. We had a bath, it was amazing. And I wrote my class and I'm really excited. I feel like it's a very good class. So I'm excited to teach it, but we're getting back onto the horse. If you can tell, I am still recovering from my travels. I have been sick for close to the entire month of April, which is defeating and tiring on my body and just hard energetically. I don't know if you guys are like this, but when I'm sick, I get really down, like depressed, because I just don't feel like myself, and it's really hard. When I was traveling, I knew this was to be expected traveling, but all the weather changed going to Ohio, and my nieces and nephews were sick, so I caught some sort of like sinus congestion, which turned into a cough. Then when I went down to see my dad, it just literally progressed and got worse, and I was taking everything I could every day, Sudafed, Mucinex, all this stuff. And then when I got back, I still was trying to do home remedies, these little wispies. I was still trying to do home remedies, everything I could, homeopathic, all the tricks I know, and it was not getting any better. So I did the wise thing and went to urgent care, and they treated me for pneumonia. So they gave me 2 antibiotics. They gave me amoxicillin and then something else for a cough. And tell me why that literally took me out. I felt like I was not on planet Earth for like 4 days straight. I couldn't even open my eyes. I was throwing up. I was dizzy, couldn't stand straight. I was so sick, like worse than I had felt. And I basically tried to detox myself off the medicine, and now I'm trying to get myself back into the swing of things. I am feeling more energized, I'm feeling healthier. Everything has sort of subsided, but in the mornings I always have a little bit of stuff that is just first thing in the morning. You know how it is when you get sick. It's like the morning and the nights are the worst. So we're on the up and up. I want to make this vlog getting back into the swing of things, getting back into my routine. I have a lot on the agenda this week, but we're starting off with yoga and it's going to be really good. I'm really excited to be back with you guys. But yeah, I was down in the dumps when I was feeling sick. I was depressed with no glimmer of hope in my eye, and the spark has come back. So I'm thinking starting a vlog, starting the week will be really nice, and I'm excited. Back home for lunch. I'm having minestrone soup that we made the other night. What did you say? What's up? I'm showered up and Cookie's working out.
I'm workout Cookie.
Yeah, workout Cookie. And I spent some time crafting, now making dinner. I'm basically just throwing things together that we have left over in the fridge, but wanted to show you what I crafted. I filmed a junk journal for my Instagram, and I want to show you guys. I did basically all my memories from my trip visiting with my family. So here she is. I have my little flight stuff. I got a coffee, and I thought this was really sweet because Bree's sister Melissa was with me in spirit. And then Layla and Maya colored me, or no, Layla colored me these peeps because it was Easter. So she colored me those. This pink tissue paper is from the girls' Easter party at their school. And then this little Cleveland thing is from a little postcard from a coffee shop. From the purse I thrifted in Cleveland, we got Handel's ice cream, which is a childhood classic staple. A little coffee sleeve from when I went to Roasted to hang out with my friend Caitlin when I was visiting in Florida with my family. This is a little map of Florida. I forget which beach we went to, Vanderbilt or Naples Beach, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And then we went to Pincher's for lunch, and we got like souvenirs and stuff. And then my little bag tag for my suitcase. And it's just a nice way to keep memories beyond just photos. And I love it. Okay, in here for dinner, I put a bunch of veggies we had left over from the minestrone soup, and then I sliced some onion. We have leftover lemons. I'm going to make some rice with dinner, and I have fish thawing in the sink. I did hit a little bit of a rough patch this afternoon after yoga because I don't know if it was the heat or what, but I started getting a migraine and like a ton of sinus pressure, and my equilibrium has just been off. I think the congestion, gets into my ears, and ever since I've had vertigo that one time last year, now it's like, I don't know if my ears are sensitive, but yeah, so I've been feeling a little bit weird, so I had to take it easy after I had my soup this lunch. I had soup for lunch. I took it easy for a little bit and filmed that reel for Instagram. I do have quite a bit of work for the rest of the week, but it's not a big deal. I'd rather take care of myself than push it. We're also watching the old seasons of Survivor. There's so many seasons, so we've been watching Survivor for so long. You guys know we're obsessed. Right now we're watching Cook Islands, which I believe is season 13. And I love it because it's Ozzy's original season. Parvati, Jonathan, Yule, and a lot of iconic players that I've never seen their first season, so it's really fun to watch. So we've been loving that. It's a rainy evening. I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I'm here for the cozy vibes. I have been on Justin Bieber, okay? I will buy till forever. Exactly, never give up. Oh, I forgot. Go lock in, Megan. so good. See, I was gonna say we did not have that.
I know. It was in the front room the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Gotta baste your fish. Put the butter in there and you baste it like that. Looks so good. Did like a blackened fish, can you see? Then when this is done, I'm putting the onions in this. Chef's kiss. And it'll get up all those juices. I am headed to Trader Joe's to get a couple things for the rest of the week. Some lunch items and stuff for dinner. I also want to see if I can find some sort of like ear drop. My ears are so clogged and it's messing with my equilibrium. So I want to see if I can find something for that at the store. But I had a really nice yoga practice this morning. I felt really inspired, and I always love when I feel called to speak from my heart. I was talking a lot about how when we are in challenging moments, like challenging postures, for example, and we can ground down into our center and find a sense of peace within ourselves amidst the challenge, amidst the fire, we demonstrate this devotion to our highest self, our calm and our center, and we carry that with us in our life. And that's the yogic life, is when we go in our day and we face adversity and challenges, we always have our center, our place of peace, where we can maintain harmony in the challenges. So I'm for a grocery haul. So I go to a specialty co-op for a few things, and then I do the majority of the grocery shop at Trader Joe's. And we did go to Costco over the weekend, but from the specialty store I got olive tapenade from the Olive Bar because I'm gonna make focaccia bread for sandwiches this week. And then strawberries were on sale. And then I got a watermelon radish for our sandwiches. And then these Siggy yogurts I have been obsessed with since I was on medicine. I was having these to restore my bacteria in my gut. And I'm obsessed now. So I got a mixed berry and acai. These are 15 grams of protein, which is amazing. And the ingredients are extremely clean. Oop. I got a peach one because Brie loves peach. And then the raspberry one is delicious. And then the vanilla. I also did find medicine for my ear, so I'm going to use that. And then Brie has been having allergies, so we like this little tincture. They sell this for lots of things like cold and flu, allergy, all sorts of stuff, and it's really good. You just mix it with water and drink it. It does not taste good, but it does work. And then the tempeh was on sale for sandwiches, this dill Havarti cheese, and then the co-op also makes these veggie ham slices, so I got a couple of those. For Trader Joe's, I got the chips, olive oil sea salt chips, and also the root vegetable chips that I got from my travels. I really enjoyed the chips, so I wanted to get those for us to have for the week. And then some arugula and red butter lettuce for sandwiches. We're gonna make tacos, so I did cilantro, carrots for the sandwiches, plus some dinner. We also needed more squash for dinner tonight. I got some medjool dates because I'm gonna make granola for on top of the yogurt, and I also want to add dates on top of the yogurt. Iceberg lettuce for the tacos. We were out of ketchup. Some oats for making the homemade granola. Black beans. Also for the granola I got coconut oil, tomato paste for making Mexican rice. Then produce, we got sweet potatoes, lemons, bell peppers, cucumber for the sandwich. I'm going to pickle red onion, limes for tacos, onions for tacos, and a jalapeno. And then I got these frozen hash browns to have for like on the weekends when we don't have our breakfast meal planned or meal prepped. It's nice to have something in the fridge because we always keep eggs, but then sometimes we don't have anything to go with the eggs. So it's nice to just have this in the freezer as backup when we don't have something on the weekend. But I'm gonna put all this away. It has been such a wonderful day. It's rainy and the vibes are just perfection. I spent a lot of time after grocery shopping, prepping food. I did granola. You guys saw it turned out amazing. And I did the pickled onions. I haven't tried them yet since they're still marinating and doing their thing. but I'm excited. If that recipe works out well, I'm gonna add it to the recipe box. And then I made the focaccia bread. It's proofing right now, and it's in the second round of proofing. I have lots of dishes to do before I start on dinner, but I took a moment to sit and craft. I filmed a little short form video for my Instagram, crafting a keychain for my Kindle case, and I'm obsessed. I made this keychain when I was visiting my family with my two nieces who are 4 and 3, and my sister got them this little keychain kit from Target. It was actually really sweet. We did it together, even my sister. And I was having just as much fun as they were, of course, but the string that came with it was plastic and it really wasn't durable. So I used my own threads to remake the keychain, and I added it to my Kindle case, and the colors match perfectly. This is a little Shrinky Dink. Do you guys remember those from back in the day? We colored them and then put them in the oven so they would shrink. And it's just so cutesy. What a perfect way to spend a rainy day crafting, cooking. But now I need to clean up my mess in the kitchen. I did do the eardrops and it's worked, but it feels really weird. The liquid is sort of an oil, so it feels weird in my ear, but it unclogged my ears, so thumbs up for that. But I wanted to share this with you guys. So now I can always look at this and think of my sweet little nieces who I love so much. I took a shower, I'm all freshened up, and I took the focaccia out of the oven. It's smelling divine in the house, so that's lovely. I'm hanging out here in the office, as you can tell, the studio space, because I want to read. You can see that my TBR stack has gotten very high. 9 books to be exact. I've been collecting some books from the thrift store and free little libraries, and I want to sit with you guys, talk about what's on my TBR, and decide what I want to read tonight, because I'm not currently reading anything, and I'm excited to start something fresh. Since I finished 3 books while I was traveling and reading on my Kindle, I'm excited to read a physical book. While I'm here reading in the studio, Bree's working on some music. If you didn't know, Bree produces music, so they're working on a new song right now, which is really exciting. But let's talk about my TBR stack. Here she is in all her glory. Let's start from the top. Where the Crawdads Sing. I got this when I was visiting my family in Florida. My dad said that this was his favorite movie, and I don't know much about it, but I've heard really good things. And Terry, my stepmom, she has also read the book and said it was really good. So when I saw it at the thrift store, I was like, I should buy this. And now it always makes me think of them. And I'm excited to read this, but I don't think I'm wanting to read it right now. Next, I still have the 2 Kristen Hanna books, On Mystic Lake and Home Again. These are a little bit older, but they both sound really good when I've read the back summary. I'm excited to read these both, but I just read The Women by Kristen Hanna, so I kind of want to read a different author. I still have Book Lovers by Emily Henry on my TBR, and I swear I will read this book. I'm just not in the mood for romance right now. So I will read this, I promise you, but not today. Next, I have A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. I've been very excited to read something from this author, but also again, I don't think I'm in the mood for this book. You know, innately, you're either gelling or you're not, and right now, I don't think this is what I want to read. I have Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I also found this one at the thrift store for $1.99. You guys know, go to Goodwill for books or your free little library, because paperbacks are only $1.99 and it's very cheap compared to paying $20 for a book. Anyways, this is a thriller. I do not know much about this book. I've not read anything by Gillian McAllister, and I'm 99.9% sure this is the book I want to read. I'm just running it by you all. Even though you can't even give me a response in real time, this is what I think I want to read. I'm excited for something juicy and exciting and page-turning, and I feel like this will give me that. The Alice Network by Kate Quinn. This is based off World War II, so historical fiction, and I haven't read anything by this author. I also have The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, which is also based off of World War II, but I am not in the mood for historical fiction since I read The Women, which was based off of the Vietnam War. It was amazing, but I'm not in the mood for historical fiction, so not right now. But this is coming to theaters, I think this summer, so I am very excited to read this before the movie comes out. And the two sisters that are playing it are actual sisters in real life. I think Dakota, what's her last name? Dakota Fanning. She has blonde hair, and her sister, they're playing, because this is around two sisters, so they're playing the characters. And I'm really excited. So I will be reading this very soon. The last book I have is Rebecca by Daphne, I don't know how to say the last name, Du Maurier? I don't know. But this is a thriller, dark mystery, and I also found this at the thrift store. This was originally published in 1938, and I know it's a classic, and it stood the test of time because it's still a great book from what I've heard. And this one is actually annotated, which I think is really cool. But I don't know, I'm not in the mood for this today. I'm really in the mood for the Gillian McAllister book. So this is what we're gonna read. Can you stop a murder after it's already happened? Late October, after midnight, you're waiting up for your 18-year-old son. He's past curfew. As you watch from the window, he emerges and you realize he isn't alone. He's walking toward a man and he's armed. You can't believe it when you see him do it. Your funny, happy teenage son. He kills a stranger right there on the street outside your home. You don't know who. You don't know why. You only know your son is now in custody, his future shattered. The night you fall asleep in despair, all is lost until you wake. And it is yesterday. And then you wake again, and it is the day before yesterday. Ooh. Every morning you wake up a day earlier, another day before the murder, with another chance to stop it. Somewhere in the past lies an answer, the trigger for this crime, and you don't have a choice but to find it. Afternoon. What's up, coworker? Today has just been a work day here in the office. I'm working on a vlog, and we just had some lunch. I made a yummy sandwich out of all the ingredients that I bought yesterday at the store, and it was amazing. What do you think? Oh, I don't have my ring. What did you think
What?
of the sandwich?
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Amazing. So we're feeling satiated. It's another rainy day here in Northern California. So I had a hot latte this morning, which was so nice because I always drink iced coffee. So it's a nice little switch up. You're picking your nose.
Sorry, I had an itch there.
I'm kidding.
I forgot that.
Look at Fonzie. Just an angel baby. Yeah, just been working on editing a YouTube vlog. Almost done though, so that's good. What else? Are you having a great day today, honey?
I am. It's been pretty chill. Pretty chill, pretty good. No complaints. But
Yeah.
ready to be off already.
Yeah.
Always.
We're making tacos for dinner tonight. You excited for tacos?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel about the office vibes?
I love it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
Yeah, it's a good setup.
It's a really good setup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's the best we could have done with this space for sure.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Hope you guys are having a great day. Not the plant falling down from the frickin' ceiling. Ugh. I keep all of my gardening supplies out on the patio. Ooh, the sun is coming out. Yay. Wow, feels nice. But I keep all my gardening supplies out here. I got this little rack from Goodwill, a couple pots and tools, which I need this tool, some terracotta pots, and then this is potting soil for succulents, regular potting soil for indoor outdoor plants, and then this is for when you do like vegetables, herbs, things like that. Seed starter. Oop. So we need this one. While I'm here fixing this plant from the fall, I should tell you a little plant update. This plant, I forget, it's called like neon, oh, I forget. It's a neon something. We used to have it in this pot, if you remember. It used to be in the office, but I think I was telling you guys that it was really struggling with that room because it sometimes gets hot when it's hot outside. So I don't know, even when I would water it, it just, something was off. A majority of the parts of the plant were starting to die, even when I brought it here into the kitchen area. So I cut the stem that looked the healthiest, and I have it here in water. It's already starting to, you can probably see here. You can see it's starting to grow roots there. So once it gets a good amount of roots, I'm going to repot it. So I'm basically trying to propagate it. I'm no plant expert. I basically just am running a full-time experiment in the house. But what I should show you, because I have this empty pot here, and I'm thinking maybe this is too heavy, this succulent, for the office area. Maybe I'll switch, put this into the kitchen, and then, you guys, maybe this might work, I don't know. But this plant right here, it's in our dining area, is looking great. We have 3 leaves, it's very buoyant, and you can see inside the test tube that it has a lot of roots. This is our plant from Cleveland. My only hesitation is transitioning it into a pot. Will I kill it? That's my biggest concern. Question mark on that. Maybe I'll consult with Bree here real quick. But this one over here in the living room is doing really well. This succulent. I give them lots of sun time when the sun is out. I'll set them in the sun. And it seems like it's been going well. decision on what I want to do about the plants. I don't think I want to mess with the plant in the dining room because I don't know, the office does get really hot in the summers, and that's specifically why we wanted a succulent in there, because they like it to be drier and more sun. So I think I'm just gonna leave that, and then when this plant is ready and the roots are there, I'm going to add it back to this pot. So that's my plan. Now we need to clean this up and fix the macrame hanger. Heading off for a little walk, and then I think I'm gonna do an at-home workout when I get back. Gotta put some socks on. These are the best socks. They're like compression socks for running, and they're amazing. I wear them even when I walk. But today is also Earth Day. I love Mother Earth with everything inside of me. So I honor her today, every day. We're gonna get some fresh air, spend some time with Mother Earth, and I'm excited. It's gonna be really nice. And just like that, I'm healed. I swear, getting outside just restores my faith, and I feel like that song, "Life is worth living." That's how I feel. Oh, I feel so good. That was such a good walk. I was listening to some good music. I was listening to Ford. We are seeing him in, like a week and a half now, which I'm so excited. So I was listening to that, literally having chills, feeling the connection, mind, body, and spirit to my highest self, feeling so grateful, carrying that gratitude every step. And I'm buzzing, literally buzzing. We did veggie tacos with tofu, black beans, like fajita veggies, jalapeno, peppers, onions, sweet potatoes, topped with onions and cilantro, and then we made Mexican rice. Of course, we have our Cholula hot sauce, and then iceberg lettuce. What? What? Oh. Oh, beef stretch. Yeah. Dessert time. We're doing the Siggy yogurt. I'm doing mixed berry acai.
I'm doing peach.
Brie loves peach.
Yeah.
Put them in our little bowls here. Okay. Oh, I got the dates too.
Oh,
and then
perfect.
the granola. Should I do a spoon or?
Yeah.
Maybe. Ooh, does it have chunks of peach in there?
It does.
Oh my gosh.
Is that enough for you?
Yeah,
It's perfect.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, dates. Maybe I'll cut them on this little paper towel.
Did you have anything else we're putting on this, or I think that's it?
I think that's it, don't you?
Onions?
Oh, we could.
I agree. Thanks for cutting my dates.
Thanks for helping. You want some?
Yeah, a little bit, please.
Taste test. I'm gonna get a bite with everything. Very good. Wow. Good morning. We're off to teach yoga. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's beautiful out and I've had a really nice morning. I had my breakfast, coffee, listened to the birds chirp, did some reading, and life is good. Looking forward to teaching this yoga class. And I can't jibber jabber too long because I need to get to the studio. I have to show you guys that I did these little clips. I stole them from my sister's house. These little clips for my nieces. I just took 4, Mariah say. Because I thought, oh, they'd be so cute in my hair. I did like a little clip up thing. So I was just filming something really quick and I wanted to pull back my hair and I'm like, it's so cute. It's like Spice Girl and I don't know, I just love it. I think it's so cute. Also randomly, I have this Dr. Dennis Gross chapstick randomly from my flight from Florida to Northern California. On JetBlue, I got this chapstick and I've been obsessed with it. I'm also sad that I feel like my tan is fading. Also beauty related is that my mom gave me this hairbrush while I was visiting and it's by Framar. I have no clue. I'm like the worst at pronouncing things. But my mom gave me this when I was visiting and I've been obsessed with this and even Brie loves it too. So Brie and I have been sharing this, but yeah, that's some random little things I've been loving. What's up? Long time no chat. Happy Friday, TGIF. It's been a very productive day. We just ran to the grocery store to get a couple things tonight. I made dough because we're doing pizza night. We love to do pizza night on Friday nights. It's kind of like a tradition now. And we also got some fun things to do a fun dessert, which I'm going to show you guys tonight because we've been brainstorming the idea. And when we were at Trader Joe's, we were like, let's do it tonight. We also got some popcorn. And it's just gonna be a good night. Wanted to catch up with you guys about Wrong Place, Wrong Time. It's kind of giving Premonition vibes, the movie with Julia Roberts. Is it Julia Roberts? No, Sandra Bullock. And it's kind of reminding me of that, where she's working her way backwards to prevent the thing from happening. Obviously, which that was in the summary, but as I'm reading it, I'm just feeling like, oh, the connection of that movie is coming to mind as I'm reading it. I'm actually enjoying it. What I love about a thriller is most of the time they're very fast paced and I like it because then you want to keep reading each chapter because you're excited to find out what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think I'm on page 40. Last night we were watching season 50 of Survivor and no spoilers on who was eliminated, but we're definitely rooting for certain people to make it to the top 3. I definitely have someone that I really want to win season 50. Let me know in the comments if you're watching Survivor. I did love watching Jeff participate in the immunity challenge. I thought that was so fun. I love Jeff Probst. I feel like he's such a good host. He narrates and gives commentary 10 out of 10. And watching him participate was really fun. I felt like that was a good segment to include. But the person that got eliminated, I was kind of shocked, somewhat bittersweet. Like happy to see the person go because I think they definitely were a threat. But it's always sad to see them go, especially like a season like this, 50, where there's a lot of really great players that have come back to play. You just feel soft for them because you know how much the game means to them, and then when they get eliminated, you just feel bad. Or maybe that's just because I'm an empath, I don't know. I feel bad for everybody that's eliminated. Also, just as I was doing the plants yesterday, Fonzie tragically ate 2 leaves off this plant. You can literally see the bite mark right there. So I started putting it back up here so that he doesn't go for it. Pizzas are in the oven. I meant to give you guys an update. The pickled onions turned out really yummy. So I'm going to end up adding the recipe to my little recipe box. Pizza fresh out the oven. But here's my little recipe box. Brie made me this. And I make all my little recipe cards in here. Isn't that so cute? Every last drop of the salad.
I don't want it to go to waste.
Of course not.
No.
We did homemade croutons. Taste test. Know what we're doing?
Oh my god. Blizzard. Take 2. No, a little close. We're making blizzards.
We're doing vanilla ice cream. And then we've got chocolate covered pretzels in little Reese cups from Trader Joe's. And then we put the paddle on the KitchenAid. Bree saw this on Instagram, right? So, and you whip it together, make like a blizzard. So we'll see. How many scoops are we gonna do? 2 each?
I don't know.
Not too much, you know. All the stomach ache.
We'll save it.
See, there you go.
Oh my god! Can you throw this stuff in? No.
I think let it go just a little bit, like that. I think probably now. Go ahead.